Was some.
So addition, I might say the sum. I heard someone say plus. I might added to, more than, increased by. Let's see, you said added to. We might just say total. The total of something, so we're adding them together. So lots of different words that might be telling us to add. What are some words that might mean we need to subtract?
Less than was. Subtracted by.
Taken from.
Snatched.
Let's see. What if we said difference? That's another common one. So we've got, let's see, decreased by might be one. So we certainly don't have them all, but we've got a lot up here that might be telling us we need to subtract. What are some things that might be telling us to multiply? Times.
The product
of by itself means to multiply. I might say like double. What would that mean specifically? Times two. I might say like twice. That could also mean times two. Do we have any more? If I said triple, what would that mean? What are some things that could tell me to divide? Addition is
Solution?
a sum. Not by itself, but it might be used with other words. Addition is sum, subtraction is difference, multiplication is product, division is quotient. We might just say over, like 5/10, just means 5 divided by 10.
What a reduced word.
Yeah, reduced. We might say separated into. If I have 30 pencils and I want to separate them into 6 piles, we would divide. What if I said half? What would that mean?
Divide by 6.
Yeah. Okay. So a couple more. Sometimes we have phrases that are telling us we need parentheses in our problem as well. And that's typically when we have multiple things going on. We want to add some things and multiply some things. So lots of phrases that could mean this, but the ones we are going to be seeing right now might mean times the sum or times the difference. And when we see those, we'll have to have the sum or the things being added together inside the parenthesis. And we'll be multiplying on the outside. When you are adding, does the order matter?
No.
No. But with subtraction, does order matter? Yes. And so there are a couple phrases that tell us we have to switch the order of things. So if I say 5 minus 3, that just means we put them in order, 5 minus 3. If I say 5 subtracted by 3, or 5 minus 3. But what if I say 5 less than 10? What does that less than tell me? We have to swap. The 10 has to come first. So less than means we have to flip the order around. If we say subtracted from, that would also flip my order. So less than and subtracted from will be the ones where we have to switch the order around. All right. So now we are just going to write an expression for each of these scenarios. They all will talk about a number, so we could use whatever variable we like for a number. I'm probably just going to use x's for everything. So the first one, it's just a phrase. There's no equal to or anything. We are not solving anything. We're just trying to take the words and put it into symbols. So the product, what does the product mean? Multiplication of a number and 3. So we could write x times 3, or how else could you write that? 3x. And with multiplication, does the order matter?
No.
Nope, so either one is fine. You don't have to have both, one or the other. The difference, what does difference mean? Between a number and 10. So I would write the quotient. What does quotient mean? Of a number and -5. For subtracted from a number. When I see subtracted from, what does that mean? Yeah, we flip that order. The sum, what does sum mean? Twice a number.
2
Times
minus
2.
And we want to add 7. Could you put the 2x in parentheses? Yes. Do you have to? No. Order of operations tells me we multiply before we add anyway. So either way is fine. Alright. Why don't you guys try the next few? 6, 7, and 8. Give those a try. Let's check. Number 6, the product, which means multiply a number and 10. So you would write x times 10 or 10 times x, either way. Increase by means plus 1. Alright, number 7. 4 less than. What does less than tell me?
Switching.
Yep. So a number squared, so that would be
Squared minus.
a number 8. Twice a number
2x.
divided by 5. And you could put it like this, or you could write it as a fraction. Either way is fine. Alright. Okay on this?
If it's ever subtracted, do we just switch it on over?
Not always. If it says minus or the difference, you put them in order. So only subtracted from and less than. Change the order.
That's gonna be one thing we get.
Yep, it's tricky. Alright, equations. When we think about word problems, the word is usually means the equal sign. So we were just writing expressions. Now we're going to do equations. So we'll have an equal sign in these. It's the same type of thing. So the sum, which means we are going to add twice a number, so 2x, and then you're going to add 10, means equals 36. You do not have to solve these. We are just trying to write the equations.
No, I want to solve.
You are welcome to if it makes you happy.
Yeah, right.
Number 10. 3 times the difference. Okay, so I'm multiplying and I'm subtracting. When I see times the difference, what do we need?
3 times
Parentheses.
We're going to,
x minus 7.
so we have 3 times, and then my difference will be inside my parentheses, like a subtraction problem. So the difference of a number and 7. So that's x minus 7. So the 3 is on the outside, x minus 7 inside the parentheses. His means equals 18. Number 11. 4 times a number divided by 8 equals 5 times the sum. So what am I going to need here? And inside those parentheses we'll be adding a number and 6
X plus 6.
equals. Alright, you guys try 14 through 6 or 13 through 16 for me.
The number is
So 1/2 of means what? Multiplied with a number, so 1/2 x is means equals 8 less than. What does less than mean?
8 minus X. You flip it.
So it would be x minus 8. So we have x's on both sides of the equation.
the number itself makes me off.
Yeah, so
I don't know.
just the number. So that's our x. Check.
Wait, let me just do 16 real quick. Ain't that hard. Get smart.
Alright, yeah, I'm not.
Alright, so 14 says the product. What does product tell me?
Thingy.
You're multiplying of a number, so that's x and 3. So you can write x times 3, or you could write 3x is the same as equals. The sum means we're going to be adding the number and 6. So 3x equals x plus 6.
Another one.
Alright,
15 minus.
15. Decrease by means minus. The quotient, what does quotient tell me?
Division.
Divided by.
You can use the division symbol or a fraction, either way. The quotient of a number and 3. So x divided by 3
Equals
is 20. 4 less than. What does less than mean?
You gotta
Switch
switch
it.
them.
Switch the order. So it'll be something minus 4. The product of a number and 7 is 8 more than means plus the number, which is x. Alright, those last few got a little bit longer.
More than not, turnaround more.
I was
Huh?
close.
Is more than not, turnaround more.
So technically it is, but with addition it doesn't matter. So if you put x plus 8, then it's also correct.
Are we done?
Alright, the last few we want to talk about
Or the last one?
with inequalities. We remember a less than symbol looks like this. Less than or equal to, greater than or equal to. So a number, so that would be x, is less than -10. Number 18, a number, so that's my x, is less than or equal to 8. So you just have to make sure you're putting your inequality symbol going the right way. Alright, number 19, a number, so x, is greater than or equal to,
A number is at most 45.
alright, if it's at most, that means it can't be more than. So what could it be?
Equal to or less than or equal
Less
to.
than or equal to 45. Okay, so the speed limit of 55 miles per hour.
Can't be over.
So you can't go over the speed limit. Are you allowed to drive 55?
So less than or equal to.
So x is less than or equal to 55. A number is at least. What does that mean?
Greater than or equal to.
Yes. It can't be any smaller. It's 16 or more. So greater than or equal to 16. 23. A number is no less than. So it cannot be smaller. So it can be
Greater than or equal to.
10. A number is no more than. So it can't be bigger.
Less than or equal to.
A maximum number of 25. So the biggest it can be is 25.
Less than.
A minimum number of 5.
Greater than or equal to 5.
Yay, we got it.
All right.
This is way too easy for all work. I'll be honest with you.
Any questions for me?
Nah.